Hello, this is appleupdate.com and today we are going to be giving you a quick side-by-side comparison of the new Blackberry Torch 9860 and the iPhone 4S, the latest iPhone. This is the newest Blackberry they've put on the market. It's the all touchscreen phone. As we know, Blackberry tend to only do the devices with keyboards, and this is the one they brought out trying to contend with all touchscreen phones such as the iPhones, the Galaxy S2s and other Android phones and stuff like that. So we're just going to give you a quick comparison between these two so you can see how the Blackberry matches up between the iPhone. First of all, we'll look at the screens. When it comes to raw size, the Blackberry is slightly bigger as a 3.7 inch screen, whereas the iPhone only has a 3.5 inch screen. Although, when you put them both together, there's really not much to shout about. They're both not the biggest phones. If you was going for screen size, you would get something like the Galaxy S2 or something like that. So on that front, they're pretty much the same. Then we go on to resolution. Now the iPhone does of course boast the Retina display. It measures 640 pixels by 960 pixels, whereas the Torch is quite a lot lower, 480 by 800 pixels, so of course it isn't a Retina enabled display as Apple will call it, and the resolution is not as good on that screen. Also the iPhone has a higher pixel density at 326 ppi, whereas the Torch only has 252 ppi on pixel density. Right, now we will do a quick comparison of the size of the devices. We'll start off with height. Put them both next to each other. Should be able to see that the Blackberry is a slightly taller phone. The Blackberry actually measures up 120mm, whereas the iPhone is only 115.2mm, so it's only slightly, but it is smaller when it comes to that. Next we will do width. Once again, the Blackberry is slightly bigger at 62mm when it comes to width, whereas the iPhone across is only 58.6mm, which is slightly smaller. And finally we go to depth, the thickness of both of them. If we put them both up, you can see they're actually very thin devices, and Blackberry have done very well to keep up to make a phone almost as thin as the iPhone, which it does boast as being one of the thinnest smartphones you can get. However, when it comes to the specs, it is slightly bigger. It's 11.5mm depth, whereas the iPhone is 9.3mm depth, so it is slightly smaller. So that's a quick comparison. When you compare the sizes, screen sizes and specifications, the iPhone does come off slightly better off. However, it's not much to take away from the Blackberry Torch. It's a very nice feeling phone. It's probably one of the nicest feeling and well styled Blackberries that we've seen. It feels very nice in the hand, it's very thin, and it's overall like a very nice phone to look at. So yeah, that's a quick comparison for you. I know a few people wanted to know a comparison between the two phones, main competitors. So there you go. We've been the appleupdate.com. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and check out our site below. Thank you.